Okay, shitlords, we have Anita Sarkeesian's Ordinary Woman Daring to Defy History Behind the Scenes video. I'm going to do a live video response here. I haven't seen this video, so I don't know what I'm going to say to it. This video, in fact, is probably going to suck because of that. So, you have been forewarned, but let's watch it. Shit. I don't even know how to use my computer.
Alright. Sounds good. And camera.
Roll.
Ada, take 4. It's really interesting going from a sort of scrappy in my living room shooting or like my small studio at home to like a full set with a full crew. So Lisa, who's the producer who has done an amazing job, she pulled.
Oh my god! It looks like she actually has people employed for her, and it's not just her and Jonathan McIntosh. At least, not for this video series. At least. It seems to me like, those great big huge shipping containers? They're like the size of a transport truck trailer. It seems to me like she kind of shoots in one of those. But no, this is actually an actual studio because, she's earned over $1 million, so she can actually afford to spend money on this kind of production value. So, holy crap, it's actually good. It's interesting. I should say good, but interesting to see that this money is actually going. At least some of it, a tiny portion, is actually going to production here.
Together this amazing crew for the day of the shoot, and we've slowly been pulling in other people.
Anita came to us and she said she wanted to do something different, something about...
Holy shit, buddy. You have not done your homework on her, have you? Because if you have, you would not be wanting to work with this woman at all.
Women, about women in history, about brave women in history, and we were instantly excited about that.
Yeah, another thing you should be excited about is female con artists in history, because you're in the company of one, just so you know.
She described it, and instantly I was like, yes, I want to be part of this.
Well, aren't you just a good little bogglehead?
For sure.
Put feminist in the name of the project. I'm gonna work on it.
Okay, so it could be like feminist methods of killing Jews, and she wants to work on it. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm strawmanning it, but but yeah, if there's feminist in the title of the project, she automatically wants to work on it, no matter what it is. Give me a fucking break. It's like a sports sports fans, we all know at least a few people in our lives that are hardcore about a certain sports team, whatever sport that might be. In my case, I'm a huge fan of the Montreal Canadiens. They suck this year, and they are not going to make the playoffs. I would be very surprised. I don't even know if they can make the playoffs at this point, but anyways. But it's like blind loyalty to a team, to like a sports team. Like that's kind of what I akin to it. But like I'm definitely not a hardcore Canadians fan. I cheer for them. I watch the games every now and then whenever I have time. But that's it. I don't have any Habs memorabilia or any of that stuff. I don't have any money. I hardly have any money myself. I don't need to give it to a friggin' multi-million-dollar corporation. And this, what I'm talking about, like the Montreal Canadiens, blah. Anyways, continuing on.
So I was excited to come and sort of work for the cause.
I really enjoyed learning about these women and getting to do the type of work that I did. I really enjoyed collaborating with Anita and with Lisa, and I'm really enjoying being part of this process. It's really great, and I'm excited to see what people think of it.
That just seemed like the most unimaginative response ever. It was like, yeah, I gotta say a whole bunch of good things about this project. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Anita. It was just so blah, but there was so much energy. So like, it felt like it was okay. Continuing.
We want to tell these stories about women in history and bring that into a contemporary context where the kind of clues that people need in order to understand what these women were like are going to be really obvious to them, and something that will resonate in a way that maybe looking at something from history wouldn't on it.
Yeah, Anita has to have her hair and makeup absolutely perfect.
So
taking a piece of history and translating it into modern day, instead of looking at Anita as my client, it's like I've got 5 different clients for today. So it was like delving into each one of their personalities and their personal styles in that time period.
Oh my God.
And just mixing it with what I think they would look like if they lived in today's universe. It's all
Okay, I could totally understand why hair and makeup should be a part of a series like this. I can totally get that. Within reason. It shouldn't be like the main focus of, or at least a partial focus of the video. Okay, Anita looks good. Let's continue. Aren't feminists the ones always going on about that it doesn't really matter how a woman looks like, blah, 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 blah? I mean, like, this seems like the most anti-feminist thing that she could be doing, really. But
also a history lesson in a sense, because you think you know the 1920s, but you don't really until you research it.
Each
that's true.
costume is designed with the time period and culture of each of the women in mind.
Cultural appropriation at its core. And its name is Anita Sarkeesian.
But it's sort of a contemporary take. And so just the outfits are cool and they're fun, and it's been really nice to like be able to have different outfits.
Holy shit. Like, I can't believe that she's going to have like a different outfit to represent the period of the period of time that these women were around. Like, aren't these radical feminists always the one harping about cultural appropriation and how it's so damaging? And yet Anita is doing it. So okay, let me get this straight. Cultural appropriation is bad when everyone except for feminists do it? Is that it? Is that the message you're trying to convey here? Because that seems to me like that's exactly what's going on here. Oh, Anita, you're just making this too easy for me. I mean, I got 5 hours of sleep last night. I had to do like 18 lines of cocaine all day just to stay awake. My God, Anita, like you are walking. She's doing this on purpose. She has to be. She has to be. She has to be, because oh my God.
That tell a story in addition to this larger story that we're telling.
We had so many subjects from around the world, from different times and different cultures, and we wanted to bring a unique style that would come from those cultures. The same tools, the same implements, the same cultural sensitivities.
Yeah, cultural appropriation.
From each and every one of these really great subjects, all wrapped together with Anita's series.
I feel like as I was looking through at all of these women, the consistent through line was that all of them were in their own way defiant, especially within the context of a culture that tells women not to achieve, not to be their authentic selves.
We raise our sons different than we raise our daughters, and that just needs to not happen. And you'll...
Because they're two different genders, you moron. I mean... So, like, you want a post-gender society here. You want to completely abolish the concept of gender. Do you hear yourself? My God. What the hell is wrong with these people? They want to commit some type of mass gender genocide? anyone who identifies as a male or a female. No, I'm sorry. Anyone who identifies as a male should be killed unless they are a male that identifies as a female or identifies as a demigirl or a demiboy or a whatever the fuck. Fucking hell, I saw Facebook has 71 genders now. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. And I know trans people that don't make use of them. Like actual people who are in the process of transitioning from one gender to another. They just use male or female. That's it. Because they want to be a male or a female. And they weren't born a male or a female. So they are transitioning to a male or a female. I know both. Just in case you're wondering. My God. I don't believe this shit. I really don't. I can't believe how fucking stupid this bullshit. I need to go get some more cocaine. But let's finish the video first.
Change the world by allowing them to be what they want. Thank goodness my mom let me play with Transformers. You know, let me be the person I wanted to be.
I want to help people who feel like they could do more have the permission to do that more, whatever it may be. Whether it's writing a novel or starting a social movement or who knows.
What? Did you hear that? Like, okay, I'm just going to paraphrase what the last girl was saying. Like, people who can do more need permission to do more. Or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what it was. Whether it be writing a novel. Well, you know whose permission you need to write a novel? Nobody's! Oh my God. That's the worst example ever. Why? Why the fuck are... You know what? I should start showing my face so you can be entertained by my fucking facial reactions here, because you're just looking at a still shot of Anita Sarkeesian. It kind of looks like she's just about to, go down on a great big huge black cock, but, oh my, okay. Continuing with this fucking lunacy.
Is just on it and just really creatively excited and really believes in this project. And that's everything from the animators who are coming up with new ideas every time I talk to them, to the costume design, to the makeup and hair. Everything is infused. Every little detail is telling the story of these women.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say to this. Well, at least Anita is somewhat answering critics. A common question of what critics have been asking, I should say, is where is the money going? Well, it's going into production value, because this needs to be really flashy and shiny, because all the feminist drones that are going to be drawn to this video need flashy and shiny things to keep them stimulated. You have to keep them brainwashed. You have to keep them, like little boggleheads. You can't have them thinking at all. And, oh my God, the hypocrisy with the whole cultural appropriation bullshit. My God, the lengths that she's going to culturally appropriate. And then this is also the same kind of person that would turn around and say that I'm culturally appropriating because I'm wearing a sombrero or whatever. Well, fuck you. I'm actually 1/8 Mexican, so fuck you. My God. Oh my God. I don't even know I don't even know what to say here. I don't. It's so fucking stupid. It's full of so much bullshit. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Talon out.